Hello everybody and welcome to Lockdown Cooking at Home with myself, Red Redfern, and behind the camera my lovely wife Jane. Here we are once again, Wednesday, week 4 here in Spain. Everywhere else I have no idea how long you've been on lockdown for, but we're now well into week 4. Hope you guys are all staying safe wherever you are. I'm just going to get ready, put stuff on here. I'm going to put some gas on. Jane's going to just run through a few of the hellos and people that have posted in the last couple of days, and then we're going to crack on.
Hi everyone, hello, hi, happy hump day. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Only 2 more days to the weekend. Every day's the weekend, right, at the minute. A couple of hellos. Ian Gibbons watching and Andrew Northcott's watching. Your wine man's watching. Hi,
Excellent.
Mel's watching. Quick shout out to Ian and Jackie who saved us today because we've run out of tea bags and the local store is absolutely rammed with people for their shopping because it's Easter weekend, although there's no Easter, so work that out anyway. So they salvaged us, bless them, by hanging some tea bags on their gate, and Red went and collected them. And to cap it all, it's Yorkshire tea.
Fantastic.
So there you are, and it's tea that tastes like tea. So lovely, thank you for that. Debbie Brown de Jong is on again, Sue Johnson's on, and Lucy Silver. Hi Lucy, nice to see you back. Terry Dorgan's watching.
Excellent, Terry. Right then, guys, same. We've got to open the wine before we do anything else. We're back onto the house again here because I haven't managed to get to the supermarket. So we're on our house, which is a Manrico, which is a Grenache. It's really nice. I'm just going to crack it open.
And it's how much again? €2.90?
€1.90.
Oh, €1.90. Can't go wrong.
Can't go
I wonder
wrong.
how many bottles are outside people's dustbins at the moment. It'd be quite embarrassing, wouldn't it? I should imagine there's so many.
Anyway, here we
John
go.
Redfern, proper tea. That's right, John. Proper tea bags.
Cheers, everyone, wherever you are. I hope you're staying safe.
Hi, Jackie. Jackie's watching. Hi, Jackie.
Okay, so today we've got a Pizzoccheri pasta. Okay,
nice.
Which is sent in by, I hope that's the right way of saying it, I have no idea. It's sent in by Jan Jeffries, so we're going to have a go at that today. Just going to run through the ingredients down here. There's obviously pasta. Now, Pizzoccheri is a particular type of pasta. You can use any pasta you like, as I am as well. I'm using the Fusillo types. This one here, vegetable pasta, different tricolour. Potatoes, pepper, just for a bit of colour, cabbage, onion, plenty of cheese, some cream. You're meant to use some kidney beans, red kidney beans. I haven't got any, so I'm using these, which are black beans. It's just to give a bit of colour. A carrot, stock cube, and a little bit of rice flour here, and I'll show you what to do with that right at the end. We're then going to do a stir-fried rice. So we've got rice, cabbage, some celery, carrots, broccoli, mushrooms, onions, some sweet corn here in a tin, garlic. There's also garlic in the pasta oil, by the way. Some sweet soya sauce, mixed herbs, some peppers, courgettes, a chilli. I'm going to put some chilli in it, and some ham. You don't have to put the ham in. Both of these can be full vegetarian or vegan. Okay. If you want to add meat or chicken to it, both of them you can do, okay, so it's no problem at all. Just going to put these over here and then we're going to crack on.
Hi Nicola Neve's watching. Hi Cuz. Wazza's watching again. Hi Nigel. Lots of people, if I've missed you, it's because you've gone up the screen, sorry. A couple of things. My sister, Brenda Oxley, she sent me a goodie bag today and out fell lots of sweets, and knows me too well, she does. Lots of stuff, lots of goodies. That was really sweet. Thank you so much.
I'm going to put my wine there so I don't forget it this time, Andrew.
Genius.
Hopefully, because I can see it, I might drink more of it.
Darren Perrin's watching.
Hi Darren, how you doing?
We've had some lovely pictures.
Yeah,
thank
Darren,
you.
we gave you a shout out on the last video for Derby Community Radio. Thank you very much for what you did for us as well. So we are going to get the rice on the go first. If you remember when we did the sticky rice, okay, it was 1 cup of rice, Okay, 1 cup of rice to 3 cups of water. We'll get those on the go.
We had some lovely pictures through. Sandra Twilby, your cheesecake, I mean, everybody's cheesecakes look delicious. So nice that these menus are going so far. People have been mailing us and asking us for menus, maybe because they've missed it or something.
All the menus and all of the recipes are in the announcements section on the Facebook page. If you're looking at it on YouTube, it should be under the video for the YouTube. It's great, guys, honestly. You guys having a go at doing these dishes and getting back to cooking at home for yourself and your families. This is what it's all about. You know what's going in the food. It's good, it's healthy for you, and it's fresh. And it's also using up stuff. Both of these, a little bit of salt into the rice. Okay.
Pauline Ring is watching.
Oh, hey, Pauline.
I know. Pauline, how are you? Let me tell you how I met Pauline. I'll try and cut a long story short. Red, another string to Red's bow. Boring. He's really good at poker. So many years ago, he won us a cruise playing poker. And I met Pauline on this cruise, and there were lots of people on there. Like, it was like a poker cruise, I guess. And Pauline was super. What a lot of fun we had, Pauline. Can you remember? I never wanted to get off that ship, to be honest. It was such a lovely time.
Yeah, I was very drunk.
Well, a lot, yeah. Yeah, you played a lot of poker as well, as I remember. We did. There was a lot of stars on that boat.
There was.
Remember?
Yes, I do.
Seems like such a long time ago now. Louise Thornton's watching. Hi, Louise.
Okay, so for the pasta dish. Okay, we're getting the water on the go as well as that. There's roughly 6 cups of water in this one. Again, we want to put a bit of salt to it. And this is the dish we're going to start going for now, okay? For the pasta.
Hi, Kerry. Kerry Hughes is on. Hi, we bought it from Mercadona, Kerry.
So you want 1 cup of pasta. This is going to do 2 people, okay?
It was 2008, was it, Pauline? Well, there you go. Gosh, that long. Hello, Peter Miles. Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
We're doing
Mr.
an
Peter.
Italian dish today, isn't it? Buongiorno.
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 Okay, so the first things to go into the water here is you want 1 onion. So peel your onion, and then we're going to have slices of onion.
Is this into the pasta?
No, this is into the water. This is for the pasta dish we're going to do now. Whilst the rice is coming up, okay.
Hi, Nikki.
I have lit the oven, so that's coming up to temperature now. We want slices of onion. Remember, take off the top and the tail. For slices, you're going from the top to the tail across. When you get down to the end, turn it over. Same again with the other half.
Rue's just tried some raw chilli. What takes the burn away? I would say cold milk.
Milk.
Cold milk, I think, is something I would have... That's my advice.
Cold milk.
Maybe somebody out there knows something more than I do.
Into the water.
This is your pasta dish,
This is going to be the pasta dish, okay? Into the water.
Right. This is different, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this is a different one, this is. To that then, you want some cabbage. I'm not going to use all this cabbage. You want about 1/4 of a cabbage. Yep, that's the cat. I don't know what the cat wants. Okay, so that'll do nicely.
See how many times we've used this cabbage this week?
I know.
That was one
This
whole
is
cabbage.
all about using up stuff, guys. This is. Put that into the water. I'm then going to put in 3 potatoes. Peel your potatoes. All the way around.
Sorry, while you do that, I'm just going to let the cat in. She wants to probably come and have some. Come on then. Quickly. Quickly, Bean. Come on. Oh, I can't be doing with that. Ah, Darren Phillips is from Australia. Lovely. Nice to see some people from some far-flung places. Remember to tell us where you're from, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, put your in the comments where you're from.
Heather Bateman. Hi, Heather.
Heather's on. Okay, so a couple of... And we want some cubes of this. Okay, cubes of potato.
Anyone else got a cat that needs to have its dish right in exactly the same position every time? If it's 1 inch one way, she so knows. She's a pest. I've got someone in from Canada, Heather JB. Abbotsford, British Columbia.
We're a bit of a menagerie today. I have no idea why. All the animals have been really quiet all day. As soon as I'm in here doing this, they're all at it, going nuts.
You know what they say, never work with animals and kids.
So into the pot as well go the potatoes.
New York. Doug Brown is from New York.
Oh, hey Doug. Okay. Where's another thing? Make sure you give the rice an agitate so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And then we're also going to put in 1 carrot. These are all fillers and also add to the flavour and also add to the colour.
Can I have that for the dogs?
Yeah, those for the dogs.
Because our dogs love carrots and anybody else's.
Okay, and then we want, again, small cubes.
Nicky Myers is trapped in Algeria.
Yeah, trapped is exactly the word at the moment we are.
Who's your cellmate, everybody? Red's my cellmate. I've decided who is your cellmate.
Don't you mean soulmate?
Soulmate, cellmate.
Okay, that goes in as well. Give it all a good stir. Okay, and we're going to bring that up to the boil and boil it for around about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so that's all that ready. We're now going to...
You wish, Ian. You wish you said Gem Saloon's in South Dakota. You wish, love, you wish.
Okay, when this comes up to the boil, we'll add the pasta, but not until it comes up to the boil, okay? So that's on the side. Have a quick drink. Cheers, everybody.
Who's anybody making this with us?
Don't forget, you don't have to do both of them.
Yeah, you don't have to do both.
This is entirely... I'm doing both just because of the cooking times, and it's to fill in so that hopefully you guys aren't getting bored. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to get ready all of the vegetables that go into the stir-fry rice, okay? So that when the pasta goes into the oven just to brown off, we'll then crack on with a stir-fry. But for now, I want to get all the bits and pieces ready for it. So we need to have, into this, we're going to put some broccoli and some onion and some mushrooms. So we'll start on the onion first. Because this is going with rice, we want to have it quite finely chopped up. So when you prep up your vegetables for a stir-fried rice, you want to keep them all separate. And the reason you want to keep them separate is because they all have different cooking times. With a stir-fried rice, you want to make sure that it's really quick, so it's fresh, okay? Otherwise, it will go very stodgy and the rice will start sticking. But I'll give you a little quick tip on that later on. So we're after small...
Hi, Jenny. Jenny Taylor's watching.
Hey, Jen.
Hi.
Okay, we're after small bits of onion. Okay, when you get down to there and they all come out, you've got a little bit left here. Put it on its side, okay, and then go across again, like so. Turn it around and then go this way then.
So you're not wasting any.
So you're not wasting any, okay? We're only going to use half an onion because it's only going to be for 2 people. Put this in a container.
Hi, Bob. Bob's watching.
Hey,
Hello,
Bob. Put it all at one side because, again, we want to prep up stuff a bit at a time.
Darren Perrin wants me to, next time you do an onion, I've got to do a close-up because he thinks he's doing it wrong to get the most out of the cutting. So
Okay.
we can do that. We can do that, Darren.
It might not be on this one. Okay, so a broccoli, you want very small little florets. As you can see, I've only used 2. Use the stalk as well. It all goes in the same pot. Like so. One more.
So last night we were discussing, we had a date night last night, guys.
Yay.
Hey, hello. Trying to fill your time. Red made a great curry from all the bits and pieces that he uses, you know, all the little sauces he puts in pots at the end. We had a great curry made with that, using up everything again. Discussing what we're going to do at Hidden Valley, and we've decided we're going to do a bit of a full moon date night here.
Give the rice a quick agitate at the end as well, make sure that's okay. I'm just going to put this pot onto a hotter flame because I need that to bring that up to the boil as soon as I can. Right, mushrooms, want some mushrooms as well, just slices of mushrooms. With a mushroom, if you just take out the stalk, okay, we are going to use a stalk, some people don't like using it, but we're going to. And then slices. Remember, when it comes to the end, just turn it over. Mind your fingers. Okay, turn it over.
It's a great tip, that, isn't it? Because I always wonder what to do there without cutting myself.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some celery and some carrot.
I'm not sure I can. I'll have a go, Kerry. I can try and What you mean, like a blind date night? That'd be great.
Somebody said to me, "Why do you leave the top and the tail on a carrot?" Okay, the reason, for those of you who haven't seen it before, is when you peel, look, you don't never go right to the ends, okay? So that when you cut the ends off, okay, you then have a completely clean carrot. So again, we want to have the same type of dice as we've got for the onion. Okay, when the rice has come up to boil, just over here, look, turn it right down, okay, and just put a lid on it. That's going to boil for about another minute, and then we're going to turn it off. Remember when we turned it off for the sticky rice? It's very, very same. Same, but different. Okay, so 1 carrot. This can go in with the onions because it's going to be cooked at the same time as the onion. We've got 1 celery stick. Like so. That's going to go in here as well. Okay. Last things as well is we're going to put a bit of chilli into our stir fry. You don't have to, this is completely optional. But we're going to.
I've said this before, we use a lot of chilies, don't we?
Yeah.
We put our chilies in everything, I think. I even like chili chocolate.
So put that in with the onion because it's going to get fried off with the onion. We're also then got some garlic, 1 clove of garlic, knife. Stir fries it's really all of the hard work is in the preparation for it. Once you've got everything together, it'll take you 2 minutes to cook it all. Okay, with garlics, I've shown you before, cut them in half once they're peeled, knife over the top, give it a bang, like this, okay, and then you can slice it up. Put that with the onion. Also to this then, we are going to put in, if I can find it where it is, all in this mix here, we want a quarter of a stock cube.
Vegetable stock cube?
Only ever use vegetable stock cubes, we do. We're going to put a little bit of cabbage in.
Yeah, Jill Ramsey says she loves stir fry. We do as well. We eat a lot of stir fry rice.
Yeah,
here.
really, really good for you.
Really good for you. We eat such a lot of it.
Okay, some cabbage into this one.
Yeah, don't forget, guys. Jamie's doing the cocktails on Saturday.
Yeah.
He's doing. Sorry, just let the cat out because she's a pest. Yes, I know. In, out, up, down.
Well, whilst you're doing that, then I will have a bit more wine.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, Jamie's doing the cocktails on Saturday. He's doing sangria, I think. So if anybody thinks of a cocktail now that you want Jamie to do, just pop it on here now, because so he knows, you know, what's popular.
We're going to put in as well some courgette. Cut it into 3 long ways, okay, and then 3 times across, and then across again. As you can see, you can use up really any pieces of veg that you've got kicking around in your fridge to make up this really, really nice vegetable stir fry. You can add meat to it if you want to, you don't have to.
Now, can you see this, Jamie? Bob Adams says sex on the beach, lol.
Only after lockdown, no, eh?
Yeah, I don't want to see you on that beach, Bob, not yet.
Okay, quick tidy up. I've actually got a pepper each here as well, but I don't think I need those 2, but I will put a red pepper in just for a little bit of colour, so just 1 slice. Again, try and keep with the sizes of the rest of the vegetables that you have.
Hi Debbie, Debbie Hughes is watching.
Hey Debbie, okay, put this into here. So there you go, you've all your veggies are together. We've got the ones on this side here that are going to take longest to cook, and the ones that you can just flash fry through on the other side. Okay, so we'll leave those there for a second. As you can see now, this has come up to the boil. I'm just going to move this over here so you can see it.
So that was all your potatoes and everything?
This is the potatoes and all the rest of the bits and pieces. Potatoes, carrots, onions and cabbage into here, which was just a bit of salted water. Okay, we're going to give that another minute. Turn the rice off now. Okay, we're going to turn that one off all together. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is...
Cheers, Susie. Susie's sat in the garden with a G&T.
Oh.
Can't fault you.
I know.
If it's any consolation, guys, anyone that was thinking of coming here for Easter and can't get out, the weather's crap. You're missing nothing.
Okay, now this has come up to the boil, we're going to add the 1 cup of pasta to it. And give that a good stir. Put the lid back on.
I'm looking forward to trying this.
Yeah, it's
I've never had pasta like this before.
It's a little bit different. You know, a lot of the pasta dishes tend to be the same, but when Jan Jeffries put this one in, it was something that caught my eye, and I thought, oh, I'll have a go at that because it looks really good to do. So we're just going to get the wok ready. Good old dollop of olive oil into the bottom of it. I'm not going to salt it at the moment. The reason we're not salting it is because we're using soya sauce and we don't want it to over salt. Remember the saying, you can always add, but you can't take away. Okay, I'm actually going to move the wine because I was getting a bit nervous about that being there. Cheers, everybody. So a grater. What I'm going to do as far as service is concerned for the pasta, I'm going to do 2 small dishes, okay, if you're going to do it individually for 2 people, and 1 big dish as well. As you can see, I haven't actually done that much, but this will do 4 people, what I've done here, easily. Okay, so...
Let's leave it on the wall for the neighbours again.
Yeah, the neighbours are going to be happy. The tomato that I had is purely for decoration over the top. Okay, so we just want a few slices of this.
What's your weather like on the coast, Barb? It's really cloudy up here. I feel like we're actually in the clouds.
So I just put that to one
Hi
side.
Carol, Carol Craig's on. Hi Carol,
hi,
how
Carol.
are you? How's you and Hugh? Everything okay?
Okay.
Just want to say a quick shout out, we're ready doing that as well. Our youngest daughter, bless her, starts her voluntary work this week. She's one of those that signed up doing meals, I think she'll probably correct me, but doing meals, hot meals for people that are on low incomes, etc. A lot of people at the minute, obviously in the UK, waiting for cash and, you know, not working. So she's signed up, and she's doing that alongside Boston Tea Party at Park Street in Bristol.
So give that a quick stir. Now we're going to check the rice. That's not ready yet. The rice, we know it's be ready when the rice comes to the surface of the water. Okay, but that's not. Don't forget we turned that one off. The rice.
So will that continue cooking then, even though
The rice will continue cooking.
even though you turn the gas
Even though
off?
I've turned it off. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to make sure that it is bubbling, because I want to make sure that it does cook all the way through. So that's on there. Okay, so what else have we got here then? We've got a bit of that for that. Okay, so we're just about ready and everything. Now here I've got some rice flour. The reason what I'm going to use this rice flour is the water that the pasta is in here. Okay, I'm going to take a bit of that, thicken it up with some rice flour and water, then add some cream to it, and that's going to go then over the pasta, okay, before I stick it in the oven just to brown off. Because the oven part of it is literally just to brown off the top. Okay.
Michelle Birch-Fay's on. Hi Michelle, we met Michelle in Mexico.
Yes, we did. So to the rice flour, you add a little bit of water. If you haven't got rice flour, you can use corn flour or arrowroot. It all does the same, and all this is going to do is thicken the liquid, okay, to make it a bit of a sauce, okay. Okay, we'll just leave that there. So the rice is nearly ready. Let's have a look at the pasta. So we're just waiting for the pasta to cook through. And that will be ready in about 2 minutes. So that's good. Whilst that's doing then, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop up some chive stalks just for a bit of garnish right at the end, but I might as well do that whilst I'm waiting now.
Michelle Birch-Fay made the coleslaw last night.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Calls it slaw.
Slaw.
Because she's from, where are you from, Michelle? I forget. I know you're in America, or is it, I think it's America. You move that so I can see what
sure.
you're doing.
Okay, so chive stalks are a great thing to use for decoration. So easy to do. And at the end of the day, guys, this is what this is all about. What I'm trying to show you
North Carolina.
Is how to do things easily using minimal amount of pots, okay, and doing something nice and fresh for yourselves and the rest of your family.
Ian says you need a drink.
Oh, I do, Ian, you're right.
Have you noticed, guys, how I don't really drink when I'm doing this?
I have to.
I have to focus. I'm trying to focus.
Okay, so we're going to just put the wok onto a low pan. We'll have a look at the rice. If you can see that the rice is almost up to the top of the water, that means it's nearly ready. We're now going to check the pasta in here. Okay, see what I did there? I took one piece of pasta, look. And if you can squeeze it, okay, and it all goes together and it comes in half, that means it's ready. So what we're going to do with this now, with a strainer, okay, we're going to take all of this out.
Because you're trying to keep the water, yeah?
Yeah, because I want the water, or some of the water, not all of it. All of this out.
Almost looks like a soup mix.
It looks a little bit like a soup mix. Oh, he said chucking half of it on the floor.
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, for two, like I said, this is for 2 people and it's a really big meal for 2 people.
Decisions tonight. Am I having stir fry or am I going to have this?
I know.
Decisions.
So the liquid that you got left here, okay, we're going to pour, roughly speaking, about half of that away. Okay. Now what we want to do with this, we want to thicken this up. So your mix that you made with your flour, okay, with a whisk, you pour this into it. This is a real cheats way of doing this, by the way, because normally you should make a roux, which is flour and butter combined, but this is a bit of a cheats way of thickening up a sauce. But for what we're doing,
so you're just pouring it in bit by bit, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're not
keep it moving all the time, and we want to bring this to the boil. Okay, that's excellent.
That's like a cheap and easy way of making a
Yeah.
sauce, isn't it? Really, because I guess you could buy a sauce, but then it would cost you.
The old, well, we used to call this in the army, doing it this way, we used to call this a scouse roux, because it's a cheap and easy way of making up a white sauce. So you've got your sauce together now, like this. Want to make sure that we bring it up to the boil.
Oh, Polly Bayliss is watching. Hi, Polly.
Oh, hey, cuz. Just quickly check on the rice. Now that is just about right now. Can you see?
You can see the rice.
Can you see the rice at the top? Okay, that means that's ready. Okay, if you were making sticky rice, you'd leave that there for it to go all the way, so it's absorbed all the water. But we want it to have a free-flowing rice. So you take that off now, and we drain this. Okay, we'll just leave that there to drain for a moment. Come back to the sauce. Make sure you bring it up to the boil as it's coming up now, which is good. And then we're going to put all the ingredients into these 2 here. To this mix then, if it comes up to the boil, I'll be much happier. The reason you want to make sure that it comes back up to the boil is so that it cooks the flour out, so it doesn't have a floury texture to it when you're tasting it, okay? Nearly there.
Auntie M needs a shout out. Hi, Auntie M. Is that Auntie Margie or
Hi.
Auntie Miles?
No, that's
Auntie
AM.
Margie. AM.
Auntie Margie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're down in the Cornwall area, I think. Is that right, AM?
Not sure.
Not me. So to this then we're going to add a bit of cooking cream. Like so. Then we're going to just check it for taste. That needs a little bit more salt. So we'll add about half a tablespoon of salt.
Barb's worried about your wok. Your wok bread.
No, wok's fine.
Wok's fine, Barb. Don't worry.
Don't worry about the wok.
All under control, apparently.
Okay, excellent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to layer.
They're in King's Swinford, not Cornwall, right?
Oh,
That
King's
Hayden's
Swinford.
just told us that. Hello, Hayden.
Sorry, Hayden. Okay, so we want a layer of the mix on the bottom, like so. Okay. We want then some of the juice over the top.
So that's not too thick, is it? But it's just nice
No,
and
you
smooth.
you want it just saucy like, really. The reason is because don't forget the pasta is going to soak up quite a lot of it. Okay, and then we're going to grate some cheese over the top of this, like so, on both. Okay. We then want some mixed herbs over the top of that. Where have I put mixed herbs? Mixed herbs. And repeat the process. Okay. Excellent.
That's spot on, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just about spot on, look. There we go. More cheese then over the top of all of that.
I'm having to discipline myself, Polly, saying all this food. I know, it's difficult. Ah, Christopher Dunlop is watching. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chrissy.
All the way from Sweden.
All the way from Sweden. How are you?
So plenty of cheese, guys. Plenty of cheese over the top. Okay, the tomatoes that we did earlier, just place them down the centre of this one, like so. A couple on each of the others here. Okay, like so. Quick sprinkle of mixed herbs all over the top.
Chris, hello.
Okay, we're then going to put these into the oven. And what we're after now is we just want to brown off the cheese on the top because it's already cooked.
Because it's already cooked, isn't it?
Yeah, it's already cooked, so we just have to browning it all off. Okay, clean yourself down. And whilst that's in the oven, we're now going to do the stir fry. Okay.
Say hello to the family for us, Christopher. Say hello to the kids, the girls.
Right then. So the wok is nice and hot. Okay, so what we're going to do first is the rice that we took off, because we're going to put all this together now, the rice that we put off, you're going to put into a container, like so, okay? And this is a really good, neat trick to do for any stir fries. You heat your rice up in a microwave, right, rather than in the wok. So we're going to put that into the microwave. So into your wok then, you're going to put the onion, the celery, carrots, garlic and chilli. Where is that? You can really smell the garlic and the chilli coming out of that. So we want to add some black pepper to this. Okay, and a sprinkle of mixed herbs.
Go through so many mixed herbs, don't you?
Yeah, it's a really good additive to put into anything is mixed herbs because it gives it a lot of flavour. We're then going to stick the lid on for a minute. Quick clean down, and then we're going to get the
Quick slug of wine.
bits and pieces ready for service. Here. Okay, so once the rice is nice and hot, which it is,
Is that so that it's not in the pan for too long?
Yeah, because the trouble is, if you try and heat up your rice in a wok from cold, you'll find that it starts sticking to the bottom of the wok and it becomes very mushy. And what you're after is a free-flowing, nice stir fry. And this, if you heat your rice up first, you cook off all your veg beforehand, and then add the hot rice to it. All you're doing is mixing it together, putting some soy sauce through it, and then that's you done. Okay, so it doesn't stick to the bottom.
That's a great tip, that.
Good tip.
That one I read super tips.
I've got some maize here, some sweet corn, so we're just going to put a few in that as well, and that's just really for a bit of colour. Okay, give this give it another stir.
Smells delicious. Was a good tip that, wasn't it, Nicola? I've lived with him 35 years and I never knew that.
Lots of tips.
I never knew that. Funny.
Oh, that's lovely. Right,
I'll say one thing about Red as a chef, he eats anything I make. He never ever complains, he just says that was lovely.
So to this then we're going to add the rest of the vegetables. Give it a good stir. Look at all those colours. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, we're going to put the lid on next. We want to get as much heat into this as possible. The rice is ready here. Got my plates ready. I'm going to show you some little tricks on stuff to make the plates look good once we're done. All I've got here is a normal fork, some sweet paprika or paprika dulce, okay, and some chives. So we'll do something with that just to give you an idea. Also we'll put some black pepper around the top of this as well. Got all that.
Have a drink.
Have a drink. Just waiting for this now, and we're nearly ready. Whew. So next week, I'll put the menu up for next week already. So Monday, we're doing my little sister's chocolate bread and butter pudding with a homemade caramel sauce. The caramel sauce, guys, is so easy to make. All in one pan, just mix it together. So that will be really good. On Wednesday, we're going to go for a salad day if the weather is good here. We're going to do all that outside. We'll give you a quick show round actually of what we got here with the tents before we do that, just as a quick walk round, and then I'll show you how to do one salad, which is a warm avocado with bacon. If you want to put bacon through it, you don't have to, you can just put onion through it, and it's a great starter to do. And one of the classics, which is Wardell salad. Okay, we'll do that. And then Friday, we're going to do a fish dish on Friday. We're going to use tuna with a mango glaze over the top of the tuna and a herb white wine sauce on the side. Okay, so that's next week's. Let's have a look at this then. So we're after sweating this off. We're almost there on this now. It'll be probably one more minute. What you don't want to be doing with a stir fry is overcooking it. You want it to have a nice fresh crunch feel through for it. Okay. We'll give that one more minute. If any of you guys need any help with using up stuff that you got in your fridge, just put it in the comments or post a message and we'll see if we can make up a dish for you, because at the end of the day that's what it's all about. We don't want to waste any food, don't want to be going to the supermarkets too often. This is why I put the menus up a week before, so that you can just get the bits and pieces you need for it. Let's have a look then. Yep, we're ready on that. So your hot rice goes over the top. You mix all that in.
It did, Debbie. Debbie remembers the avocado dish being on the menu at the Redfern Hotel.
That's right.
And then it's something we took to the pub with us, Debbie, and obviously it's quite a big favourite here as well now.
So that is ready now. Okay, we're going to turn that off. To this now, we're going to add soy sauce. I've got a sweet soy sauce. Any soy sauce is fine. Okay, and you want to have not too much, but a good generous portion. Okay, and give that a good mix. Now, if you notice, we're not sticking. See?
Flowing.
It's all flowing. We haven't got a stodgy mess. Okay, we've got some really nice. Okay, as with always, you need to make sure that it tastes okay, so give it a taste. That is really nice. So I'll put that lid on there. Let's just check the pasta. See how we're going with this.
Watching. Dan Street's watching. Where are you from again, Dan? Is
Colorado, I believe.
Is it Colorado? I forget now where everyone's from.
Okay. So let me show you then how to tray these up. I'm going to put this on. The board will be all right, actually.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fine. So let's do the small trays here first. These are individuals. Obviously, if you've got them individuals, you put them on a tray, on a plate like this, and you'd have your vegetables on the side here. Here's a little trick to do that to make something look pretty good. Okay, you've got your fork, okay, and you've got some sweet paprika. Lay a fork on your tray here, okay, and then you sprinkle over it, and then take your fork off, okay, and you've got an indentation of a fork on a plate. It's really simple, it's good, looks good. The glaze that I showed you the other day, you can just put a bit on the side here if you want to, and then give it a quick sprinkle over the top, okay, of your chives on the side. With the, let's put that over here.
Looks great, doesn't it?
So with the stir fry rice,
Who wouldn't be pleased with that if you had friends over and you pop that on their table? It looks great.
I'm using a form in the middle of a pasta dish. As you can see, guys, look, I've got one big portion out of that. You've got easily 2 more big portions out of that. So,
and you can just pop that in the fridge, yeah?
You can stick this in the fridge, it'll freeze down. Whatever you want to do, you can use it. It's easy peasy to do. Okay, then you just pat it all down. Like so. Take the form off. Remember I said about presentation, you eat with your eyes. Okay, this is what we're trying to do here, is to give you something that looks good. Quick sprinkle all the way around the outside of the paprika, like so. Okay, and some black pepper, just around here. And in the middle, we want a quick sprinkle, like so, of the chives. If you're having a big one like this, okay, serve it in the dish, okay, and then you can put some chives over the top of it to give you an idea of what it looks like on the inside. Look at this with the cheese. Fantastic. What a great dish. This will go down super well at your house or dinner parties. Okay, that's it for us then. We have got the Pizzoccheri pasta. Obviously you can use any pasta you like. And we've also got a special stir fry vegetable rice here on the side. I'm sure if you give this to anyone, they'll be super happy with it. Anyway, that's it for us here today. Thank you very much for watching once again live. It really is nice to see all of you guys on here. If you're watching on YouTube, please press the like button underneath this video and subscribe to this channel. Really helps us if you can do that. Tell your friends about what we're doing here. We are here to entertain you whilst we're on lockdown and hopefully give you some tips and ideas on how to use up food that's in your house for another time, or even just to learn a few more tricks. Anyway, my name's Red Redfern. Behind the camera is Jane, my lovely wife. That's it from us. We'll see you on Friday. And Friday we are doing, what are we doing Friday?
You're doing your mum's chicken in yogurt.
Chicken in yogurt. Fantastic. With my famous cabbage. Stir-fried cabbage.
Best, yeah.
Yes. Anyway, that's it for us now, guys. I'm going to drink the rest of the wine. Speak to you all soon on Friday. Bye for now.
Bye.